What is up, big dog? It's your boy 1994 Q Dog. I'm back at you with another, well, I guess it's reaction slash discussion video. Today we are going to be discussing because I've seen it yesterday, but I had to do my research on it, and now I've seen a lot more videos about it today. So I'm just gonna. I finally found the clip where this was said because I was like, yo, I know Mama Susan didn't say what I think she said. I know she didn't say what I think she said. Well, it's true. I mean, it's actually worse than I thought because I thought she was just talking about YouTube in general, but like when you hear this clip and you hear her explaining her thoughts and reasoning, uh, a general overview, she would like the government to make more clear laws on what you can and cannot say, both on and off the internet. So basically, censorship, no more free speech, none of that. You can say this, you can't say that, even though you're thinking about saying that, even though you're thinking it in your head, which is it's a very dangerous application of free speech law, bro. Like, I'd much rather hear somebody say they don't like me than pretend that they like me, and in their head, if they could kill me, they would. So that is it's one of the beauties of free speech is you can generally tell how anybody feels about you if they're an honest person. I'll say that if they're an honest person, you can generally tell how anybody feels about you, um, based off of what they say to you and how they treat you and all that takes it. But generally, the first thing is if they come up to you and they're like, "I don't like you." And it's and what's that one movie? Step Brothers, where the dude was like, to Will Ferrell, "It's nothing you did. I just don't like your face. I want to punch your face. I don't know what it is. It's not you. It's just I just don't like you." I much rather hear that and know that this guy, has a problem, even if he doesn't have a problem with me in person, like in that movie, he just had a problem with my face. I would much rather know that than walk around thinking everybody's all hunky dory, knowing that people aren't. All right, that's the beauty of free speech is you can generally, without having to be Sherlock Holmes or whatnot, you can tell somebody's feeling without having to read their mind. They'll tell you. But let's just hop into this clip. I've been going on for about 2 minutes. It just really upsetted me. I mean, like I said, I've heard a lot of bad things about Mama Susan already. I always take everything I hear with a grain of salt, but this is kind of just putting the cherry on the fucking ice cream for me right now, bro. Like this kind of verifies all the shit I've been hearing. It doesn't verify everything I've heard about her, but it verifies a lot of shit I heard about her throughout the years and on YouTube. And as a YouTube creator or a content creator, yeah, who does a lot of reactions, I just didn't think it would be right if I didn't say, or at least give you my opinion on what's going on with this. Uh, let's just hop into it.
Recommendation if governments want to have more control over online speech is to pass laws, to have that be very cleanly and clearly defined such that we can implement it.
Just pause right there. So she wants very clean and clear defined laws of what you can and cannot say. That's exactly what she's saying here. She wants very clean laws to basically accent what you can and what you can't say. And then YouTube can implement it. Which, that's not to say they're not already implementing it. You know how many videos I've had talking about COVID that they shut down, they removed, they did all this other shit too. How many other YouTube content creators have had videos about this COVID shit that they've taken down and removed and all this other shit? They're already coordinating with the government. It's not that hard to figure out. I mean, you could just look at what videos they're demonetizing and what videos they are monetizing, and what channels get big algorithm praise and which channels don't. So, like I said, I don't just create content on YouTube. I watch other people's content. I'm subscribed to other people. I check out their videos damn near religiously because I don't watch TV anymore. I watch movies. Granted, it has to be a really good movie because a lot of movies are fucking woke now, so it's fucking a lot of bullshit going on, but I don't watch really television anymore. I watch YouTube and movies. and I will watch a television show only if I get a recommendation from a friend or from one of you guys, and you guys give me a good description of the episode one, so I know what I'm going into. No spoilers, but a good description, like a premise of what's going to happen. And then from episode one, I usually give shows 3 episodes. It's like the 3 strike system for me. After the third episode, if you ain't hooked me in, I'm not gonna continue to watch it. It's just no point for me to, unless of course you guys wanted me to do a review on it. But generally, the shows I'm pretty I don't want to say up with the Joneses, but I'm pretty culturally my movie and television shows are pretty culturally on the button. So generally, if I don't like a show, I can look online and tell the majority of people don't like the show. Not because I didn't like it. It's just that that's just how the majority of people feel. And after going off of that, I know that like my taste and whatnot is kind of close to the general public's. Now, of course, we do differentiate on some of our likes and dislikes and what content I like as opposed to what everybody else likes. But for the majority of the time, me and like the public opinion, we mesh more often than not. But there's points where we don't. So yeah, that's I don't know how else to put that. I hope I made sense with that last point I made. But let's continue on with the video and see what this bitch has to say. I'm sorry, this woman, whammons.
There are times that we see the laws being implemented or being suggested that they're not necessarily clean or possible for us to cleanly interpret them. And we've also seen sometimes there's laws passed just for the internet as opposed to for all speech. And I do think that's a danger.
I think it's a dangerous because she's gonna say I do think that's a dangerous thing. And it's like I think it's dangerous to implement what you can't say for all speech. So just to put out a law and say y'all can't talk about this no more, especially when you're in a country where freedom of speech is kind of one of the cornerstones of our democratic society, is the right to say I may not agree with you, may not even see your point on it, but I do agree with the right that you have the right to say it, and I'm not going to stop you from saying it. Now, do you have consequences for saying what you say and what you don't say? Yeah, I mean, but that's life. You have consequences for everything you do and everything you don't do. So, yeah. I'm gonna be honest. She's. I tried not to get upset during the video, but I'm really getting a little bit pissed off with this.
Interest area when we start to get in and say, oh, sure, you could say something like this in a magazine or on TV, but you can't say it on the
internet. Okay, well, that was the video, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, this is worrisome. Not that I mean, if you've been on YouTube a while and you know who this character is, I'm gonna say character because that's exactly what it is. You know, she plays favorites. She has favorite channels, and I think that's not necessarily a bad thing, but at the same time, if you're creating a platform like this one, I think you should definitely have a third person point of view on this, but she doesn't. She doesn't. And I don't know what her politics are. I don't really particularly care, to be honest, but I have a feeling what her politics are. Just look at the algorithm and then you'll figure it out. I'll put it that way. I'm not going to say I know for sure, though. This is just my opinions. And I'm pretty good at making educated guesses, if that helps at any. But, what else? What else can I say about this bent that I haven't said? Oh yeah, she. Yeah, all right, guys. Cause that might actually be too much. But yeah, fuck Mama Susan. Fuck all this, bro. I'm a big believer in free speech. I may not always agree with what everybody has to say, but I respect your right to say it. And apparently, YouTube, the CEO of YouTube, doesn't. So we'll see where this goes. But like Jeremy from the Quartering says, this is why you should invest in alt tech like Rumble, Getter, Parler, I'm on all these, by the way, too. So if you guys want to check out my content and not on YouTube, just go to one of those, man. It's on. It's going to be on there. So yeah, this has been your boy 1994 Q Dog. Like I said, I figured that as a YouTube content creator, I had to react to this. If I didn't, it'd be kind of disingenuous. Just letting and the views I'm seeing on these other channels that talk about this are pretty impressive. So I'm hoping I'm up there, but well, I don't. We'll never know. We'll never know until you get up there. We don't know. But I much spread positive love, light, all that la da 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 da. No, I'm missing. Be positive, love yourself, and try and love everybody else. Even if you can't, you just try and stay up, you guys. 1994 Q Dog. See, I am out, and I'll be back. I'll see you guys again on the new reaction. I butchered this ending, dog. All right, peace out, dogs. I'll see y'all on the next reaction. Peace.